Welcome back to BattleTech, where we're about to embark on another battle mission in the Tundra biome this time. I've been thinking quite a bit about the lands layout for this time, because I haven't been too happy with the cataphract the past few missions. I think part of the reason why it just doesn't perform well is, the AC-10 doesn't really do much. Like, it has just a bit more damage than the large laser, sure. It also has 20 stability damage, but currently that is not quite as relevant anymore. So yeah, damage-wise it's just not looking too hard considering. So I wanted to change that out for something heavier. But then I had issues that, the LRM boat would take at least 65%, would take at least 65 tons, possibly 75, which just didn't add up to the drop tonnage. And at that point, I would have had to consider, switching out the Atlas, which is still doing a terrifically good job. So in the end, I decided, you know what? Maybe we don't actually need an LRM boat. Apparently, there's the whole stability damage LRM boat just knocking guys down isn't working too well anymore. So let's try something else. And in order to do that, I brought the Centaurian along as a secondary brawler once the main fighting starts, who can do a lot of damage thanks to the AC-20. And then I used the rest of the tonnage to bring along this Stalker, which I don't believe we ever saw in the playthrough. It was kind of envisioned as the long-range laser boat for the second squad in case the final battle went there. So it's a lot like the Highlander that we're kind of used to seeing. That one it has a little bit fewer SRMs but more large lasers, which have by now been upgraded slightly as we saw last time. So let's try that out. This is what this format is about: trying out new stuff. Decker gets to pilot the Jenner again, just for funsies mainly. Can try and flank, maybe stab someone in the back and all. And also there really wasn't any tonnage left. I can't even add 5 tons without being over tonnage for my rules, so we're just gonna keep it as is. I mean, we have 2 pretty scary mechs with the Stalker and the Atlas too, so I think it's gonna be fine. Decker also now has the ability to attack first and then move, something that only what's his name, Medusa, has been able to do so far. So now Decker can kind of do the same, which I think works well with light mechs, because then you can wait. In one battle round you can just wait until you're basically the last one moving, move in, shoot, then in the next turn shoot first and then move out again. That's kind of the plan that we're trying to develop here. Let's see if it turns out to be okay. We don't get any pay and we barely get any salvage out of this one, because I wanted to get the freaking achievement for getting max reputation from a contract, Also, probably there won't be too much interesting salvage this battle anyway, so who cares. History of Canopus is tracking an extremely heavy mech with Capel and Heraldry. The provocation is almost certainly bait for a trap. Would like you to spring the trap, engage the heavy mech, intercept the forces the compelling confederation sends to defend it, and destroy all of them. Alright. Let's go.
Command interface initiated.
When the area where hostile mech was sighted, move up and try to flush it out. Let's see what sort of trap this is. Alert Commander Rivera out.
Time to get dirty.
Ooh.
On my way. Position confirmed.
Jada was brought along compared to what we had last time, just because she has high spirits.
I'm there.
And the Stalker is really slow. If you thought the Atlas was slow, you haven't seen the freaking Stalker yet. Oh, the Stalker is really slow.
Location confirmed.
But it doesn't need to be fast, It has long-range weaponry to kind of make up for the fact that it's slow, so it's working as intended, if you want to call it that. I think we had seen this map before, though. I think I've also fought on this map again ever since we had one of our contracts here, I think. So we're gonna go to the tree line here, trigger the fight, and then retreat to the tree line. I think it was recently, right? It was when we had, you know, the full maximum heavy lance load up prepped. Yeah, I think that was that. Okay, we didn't trigger anything. I don't really want him to be in the very front of things, so let's be slightly behind.
Moving out.
Walker can just go here. And then the general is going to trigger the encounter by running here, I guess. And we're going to trigger both waves again, but you know, not much I can do about that. Gonna retreat again. Anyway.
Let's get this done, folks.
So, Decker,
Receiving you.
can you still move and track that guy? I wouldn't be able to move fast. However, can we also sensor lock and then move? You know, instead of shoot and then move, you know, sensor lock and then move. I haven't tried that before. So it has the possibility to go horribly wrong, but maybe it's just awesome. You know, sensor lock it now, and then move. I'll take that. Can even jump jet back here. You don't really need to worry about the heat yet, so let's just get away from things. Don't have too many long-range mechs to make use of this, but the Stalker can do shit. Oh, wait. Because we went out of range, it's not tracking it anymore? I had no idea it would work like that, but it kind of makes sense, I guess. Now we went out of combat and it just started again.
Waiting for orders.
Okay. Well, let's do the same thing again, but this time let's not move out of... Let's not move too far away. Maybe move over here. Still be like within range, right? Within range of a scan. Interesting. Apparently we're figuring out some basic mechanics still. Alright, Shido, you're in the Centurion, you're gonna wait. Let him come to us, we have a Stalker waiting. Yeah, we should have gone for an aimed shot here, because we would have gotten some morale back at the end of the turn anyway. Did score a headshot though. Interesting. Reserve.
Waiting for the right move.
Wants to move closer. He's very much welcome to. I think it's a good idea, but he really does want to fire at the Jenner. Jenner has a lot of evasion built up. Also, one thing that was improved, I think, with the last patch that I didn't talk about last time is that light mechs are apparently now even more difficult to hit. So, you know, having a Jenner or, you know, any other light mech in your squad might actually be not that much of a waste, because they can tank more, especially if you know, kept them moving. Alrighty, so can you already no. Okay though. Like to get one echelon at least. Although he might be just becoming visible, but them probably have moved at this point anyway, so it's likely not going to be that big of an issue. Shido's gonna remove at least some of his evasion pips though, so Red Star has a better shot. There's really not much use precision striking here, or can you just maybe headshot it? 5%, you're not that good, you know? Let's I can try.
Good to go.
There was a lot more guns too, so I'm gonna try and go for the headshot because of the higher tactics skill. Actually, a pretty decent chance that we're gonna headshot that guy again. I mean, I don't think we need to use a large laser, but
Now let's see how you
since
handle
we're aiming
this.
anyway. Damn! AC-20 to the face, son!
Hostile eliminated.
Exiting combat. What's about the rest? The rest is just saying, oh, guy, just want to investigate, didn't return. Who cares? What the hell?
Good to go.
Then we can just have Decker run in there again and trigger things again, but we're probably gonna trigger their second wave too. So I think we're just gonna hold position. Decker is gonna re-trigger the fight, probably.
Heads up, Commander. You've got hostile contacts inbound.
But we're gonna stay right where we are. I mean, we can do some repositioning, sure. Like, I particularly like the idea of having the Atlas standing in the water, for instance. Gets bulwark anyway, so that way we can, you know, use more guns. And if there's one thing I do like, then it's using more guns. This in turn is gonna move a little bit back though.
Moving to position.
Striker can move a little bit ahead though. He has armor if it needs to come to that. Also, he could just move to the Stalker though, so apparently it's not fast enough. Oh, that Stalker, man.
Coordinates received.
So those are reinforcements. So there really was one target that we wanted to kill, and now there's the reinforcements coming. So it's like an assassination mission in disguise, kinda?
What's up, boss?
Order? Interesting. Anyway. We should be able to not scan it. Okay. So you're gonna move in here, scan. Targets apparently. Which one do we want to scan now? Probably the ones on the road. We're gonna be moving down, so we might be able to see them anyway, or get a decent shot at them at least. Just as a precaution, we're gonna give Decker vigilance so that he just doesn't get shot down hard. That we're gonna scan for the 55-ton mech, I guess.
I've got a sensor lock.
Wolverine. It's gonna pick up evasion again, but might still be able to shoot at him with Mockingbird.
Waiting for the shot. Standing by.
Yep. Just a PPC though. That's a little bit of a shame. Can you move? Or maybe, you know, I was just thinking, could you maybe move closer and use the large laser too? And then I realized, you know, you're in the freaking Stalker.
Rolling.
But okay, apparently we can.
Gotcha. Affirmative.
You want to be moving in? No? Apparently not.
Waiting for orders.
Well, you can still shoot with a large laser. That's kind of what the large laser is there for. So we're gonna move just a bit. You slightly ahead of the Stalker. Then we're gonna pew pew a little bit, you know, long range pew pew.
Aye, aye.
Don't have breaching shot, do you? Shame.
What's up, boss?
What do I do with you? Since we already triggered the reinforcements, we might actually be, you know, move tactically. So let's do that. Let's actually have you run down this side, so maybe you can, you know, flank when I move down here next turn. Still have the forest cover. So let's get.
Okay. Going full throttle.
Do we want to move Decker out now, or do we wait? Good sensor lock again. We're gonna run right in there. No, we're not. We're not. Jump into the water, I guess. At least. This way we would still be in range to lock one of them. We could even jump into the water. Still be in range. The question is, which one of those do we want to shoot more? Alternatively, we could just wait here. I'll probably move down here. They should be able to move and shoot a Decker though, which I prefer if we could avoid it for the time being. Let's avoid it.
Jumping.
Enforcer, right? That was an enforcer.
Got a lot.
Wolverine. Apologies. They're approaching us very carefully.
Reserving action.
I'm not entirely certain if that's the proper way to go about it, because we have long-range guns and we can scan, you know? So every turn that you approach us carefully, we might just tear more of your subsystems to pieces. Let's actually wait further. Maybe we can actually fire at that 60-ton mech instead. We haven't contributed too much firepower to one of them anyway, so we can still switch. And, you know, going through guarded is painful. But apparently that guy doesn't want to go down the road, but wants to hide in the trees alongside his buddy.
Standing by.
Alright. Well, if you want to do that, then do that.
Target locked. Yeah, Commander.
Oh, yes.
Jumping.
I want to make a precision strike out of it to, you know, increase the chances for the AC-20. I think we're actually not going to use the AC-20s for one turn, just because of the low hit chance, because, you know, both the long range and I think we also fired with them last turn. No, we didn't fire with them last turn. But because we're on the extreme range of things, so let's just use the pew-pews.
Locking on.
Pew-pews can also do a lot of damage, you know?
That hit something good. Orders?
So, sadly you didn't quite get a target to shoot at. So the question is, we want to sprint down here, engage that, whatever that is, or do we want to support the main effort over here? Might actually want to support the main effort over here. Not entirely sure though. I think we can avoid that mech for another turn while dealing with these guys. Guess you're gonna go water for now.
On it.
Alright.
Damage.
Seems like we're officially begun the real engagement. Think we can wait though. Probably try to do, you know, move in last and then move out again before something happens next turn. Alrighty.
Receiving you.
Go here. Could also go anywhere else, take vigilance. We're gonna do that. Set you up in a different position than the Atlas. Get higher evasion jump jets. Maybe we don't actually do. It doesn't benefit much. Alrighty.
Affirmative.
Put on the extreme end of things. Well, all 3 shots missed at 45%. Sure.
That's a miss.
That's 55% times 3. That's, well, if it was 50%, it would be 12%. So 12% shot to miss. All a little bit less than 12% probably, but sure. Thank you.
I'm taking heavy hits, Commander.
That's why we got guarded.
Oh, I'm hit.
Sure.
Ugh.
I think we want to kill that Wolverine first, though. So,
Waiting
Mockingbird,
for orders.
what can you... Could move in and, you know, use the medium lasers and SRMs against a quick draw. If you can't do that while moving, I'd actually initiate it. Alright.
Ordnance received.
She'd lose guarded, but not that big of an issue. It's an assault. And we already offer the enemy quite a number of targets, so it's gonna be fine. We don't have multi-shot though. Thought she had multi-shot. Currently not. Way too many people, you know? Some have multi-shot, some have other abilities. Currently Mockingbird would work better in a different mech because sensor lock really isn't useful when you're the sniper. And Master Tactician isn't that useful either in that position. So next time we should probably have someone else in here. So we want to alpha this quick draw. I think we want to alpha the quick draw, you know. It's a little silly because we already started on the other guy, but would like use a lot of waste a lot of potential firepower on that other guy. Well, that stalker hurts.
That hit something good.
There's a weird mix of weapons, but you know, especially in the hands of someone who can multi-shot, it's really effective.
Yes, Commander.
Once it gets into enemy range, you know.
Orders?
Alright, so do we want to continue on that quick draw now? Ignore the Wolverine and just finish up the quick draw? I think we might want to. So kind of the extreme range for the AC-20s. But I really don't want to let morale drop further at this point, so I just want to keep you where you are. Let's engage the quick draw then. Why not everything? Light it up.
Engaging. Oh, it's on now.
It on now? Okay.
Commander,
So, Decker, want to move in there? Maybe you can even finish off that quick draw, come to think of it, because it doesn't really have that much left. We'll see. Not with that miss. With the side torso down, and he's gonna knock it down at least. This is the third injury, I believe. Okay. Not the fourth, because the ammo explosion and the side torso blowing up happened at the same time, which means it's only one injury, which is one thing that I don't quite appreciate in this game, you know, that when multiple injuries happen at the same time, they do most of the time not count unless it's side torso being destroyed and enemy being knocked down and at the same time. Which is a little bit inconsistent, you know? Because it would make ammo explosions worth quite a bit more if they... But if they did, you know, always do an injury regardless if you also kill a side torso, because most of the time ammo is stored in locations like a side torso, so you mostly kill off the side torso and make an ammo explosion at the same time. So there's really not much, you know. It's really rarely happening that you just have an ammo explosion but not a side torso explosion at the same time, and at that point the ammo explosion is just, you know, it's
standing by.
wasted. It's an effect that happens at the same time but doesn't really do much. Let's start the flanking though. Decker can probably kill off that downed quick draw so no one else has to deal with it. That's definitely gonna finish that off.
Roger. Target neutralized.
Alright, Shido.
Waiting for orders.
Let's just need to turn, right? Right. That? You got it then? There's a chance she could kill that thing. If I'm not sure what her tactics abilities are looking like. There's a chance. Not likely though. But with cheaper precision strike for her, let's give her the chance at least. But that first shot did not go to the center torso, so that doing much.
The damage is light.
Yeah, Ritza needs to definitely turn to expose a different side of the mech.
Commander?
How are you looking like? Gonna load on the Wolverine. I like that idea. I like that idea a lot. Please do so. It's probably gonna die unless we like have a terrible damage spread, which includes legs and all. So
This should
probably
be
gonna
good.
kill it. Well, barely managed to kill it. You know, we did do a lot of damage to the legs, sadly enough. So I was like, you know, am I gonna eat those words that I just uttered? Just
What's up,
barely.
boss?
Alright, so your right side is a bit exposed. Still has armor, but you know, not comfortable levels of armor, so let's turn you around. Don't need to move, just, you know, turn around, show the other side. Because this way show them the other side, spread the damage, you know? First thing you learn as an assault mech pilot, you know? Spread your damage. You know, the damage you take, not the damage you do on the enemy. If you wanna, if you target an enemy, you should, you know, always, you should ideally always hit the same location, but I think you have high tactics ability, right? So we might just want to precision strike the head for the small chance that one of the AC-20s hits and just gonna remove that guy instantly. We have high morale, and I don't really see needing it for anything in the near future. So we're gonna try it.
Firing a full salvo.
We just did hit the center torso though. Bam! That mech went from pristine to dead, and we didn't even aim for the center torso. Oh yeah, that Atlas. So Griffin, where's your support, man? Apparently he wants to go down fighting.
Minimal damage.
Well, whatever you like, man.
Ready for orders.
Can't go find it though, sadly. Move, not sprint. No reason to, you know, put excessive heat already. Might need it later. So it's probably gonna be dead before Decker manages to get behind it. If we're real honest here for a second, you know, probably gonna be dead anyway next turn. All right.
All weapons are go.
Yeah, that wasn't nothing.
Orders.
Righty. You move in though, right? Definitely. Not sure that guy shot at her, because apparently we're out of visual range because we can't use AC-20s or medium lasers. So we must have increased line of sight somehow. I don't know. Gonna move in.
Got it.
He should be dead before he gets to do anything again, but just in case he is not, we're just gonna give her vigilance.
I copy.
Because I'm paranoid, you know? But realistically, it should be dead by next turn.
Waiting for orders.
In range of everything yet? Better here too?
Rolling.
Oh well. As I said, that stalker hurts, but it's slow, you know? So kind of the idea for it is to let the enemy come to you, because if you're trying to if you're trying to tail the enemy, it's probably not gonna work out, you know? It's really not fast enough. So if you move within range,
On the move.
rather use the heat to, you know, fire, not get into a better position with jump jets. Okay. Wanna aim for the head again? Let's aim for the head again, you know? For the lols. Nope. But we did knock it down at least. Bring it to initiative 2. With it was at 4. Now it's at initiative 2 because we took an aimed shot at it and knocked it down, which knocked it down 2 phases. So Decker and Shadu can actually fight my predictions, try and down it.
On it.
Always gonna be able to do 77, but
Here it comes.
maybe. Want to give him the chance at least.
Scored a critical hit.
No, there was not 70.
Commander.
Not by a long shot, man. But you can finish it off.
Locking on target.
But we got the leg instead of the center torso at 70%. Sure.
Think I hit something good.
Chances, man. Well, it does get to do something again, but use mobility. Thought it's gonna be able to do much.
The damage is minor, Commander.
Right.
Standing by.
That guy off, please. One to the center is fine.
Target confirmed.
Actually, it's not because he has guarded again. What the hell? What the frick? What the actual frick? How did we knock him down again? There was not enough stability damage to knock him down. Not sure if that is an error or something. I mean, he doesn't have a leg. Maybe they added something. If you don't have legs, you know, every shot is gonna knock you down again. But I haven't seen that before. It's weird.
Good to go.
Well, everybody else had a shot to kill it, but apparently it's gonna be Red Star who gets to do it. Again. Well,
Roger.
enjoy.
No retreat. Hostile eliminated.
Well, target's on, Commander. Good shooting. Yeah, well. I think we could have been better there. Need to be honest here for a sec. Alright. Oh. Black screen. Well. Should have got injured, but only 6 days with our improved medbay. Everybody got a kill except Shidu. Who decker kill? Ah, the one guy that was down. Right. Salvage assigned automatically. Well, we did get a Griffin piece. Where's my freaking achievement, man? Did it for the freaking achievement. I want to get to 80% with this game, you know? I'm far away from 80% with this game. Because it has so many skirmish and multiplayer achievements and I haven't played both these modes at all yet. So, probably not gonna get there. Just thought, you know, what the hell? We're not gonna get much money or decent equipment here anyway, so why not just get the achievement and be done with it? Anyway, I think there was another mission in this system against the base, I believe, also with similar weight that we just had, and so we're probably going to be taking a very similar squad out again next time. There was the achievement. Of Noble Heart. Goes for nothing but reputation and contract. Right, anyway. Oh, there's actually multiple. I think last time we were here there was also a destroyed base with at 3.5. Apparently now there's a battle in the desert with 4. Maybe we're gonna do that. We can get a pretty significant amount of money for it, to be honest. There's another thing that's kind of weird, you know, the fluctuation with the prices. Why can't we get more salvage for an ambush convoy mission, which rarely has better pieces because convoy is mostly, you know, vehicles, so you don't really want the salvage there most of the time. But for a battle, we can get more money. It's a little bit out of whack. Anyway, maybe in the next episode we're gonna be seeing this battle again, though I'm not particularly fond of battles or destroy base with everything that we have. Not particularly interesting either, you know, when we have everything we have, we just, you know, bring the big guys, shoot a few turns and everything's dead, you know? No finesse. Anyway, you might be seeing either one of those, or none of those, maybe, in the next episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.